We've been dealing with John chapter 9, where Jesus put clay in a blind man's eyes, and the blind man comes seeing. And when he comes seeing, instead of everybody being happy for him, they want to know how you get your son. They call his parents, and his parents, they knew if we confess Jesus, we're going to have love. They told the Pharisees, yeah, he our son, and we know he was blind, but why he see, we don't know. Ask him. Yeah, the poor blind man come back to him again. And they want to know how you receive your sight. He told them. And the Bible said they threw him out of the synagogue. People love the praises of men more than the praise of God. Why? Because their deeds are evil and they like to do stuff wrong. That's right. When we look at it, don't get caught up in the world doing things that the world won't do. Because the Bible lets us know this stuff going to perish. Yes. Go ahead and read it. Know what it says.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Neither the things in the world.
If any man love the world,
if you love the world,
the love of the Father is not in it.
Some people will not let their child miss a basketball practice and say they love it. They don't even have to come to worship if they don't want to. How is it that I can love basketball, baseball, hockey, tennis practice so much until I want my child to miss it? And when it comes down to the Bible and Spirit, when it comes down to worshiping God, get him whatever you want to. Some brothers, somewhere, we have allowed the devil to choke us with the things of the world. Understand who you're dealing with. The devil is very sly. Trickery. A story said in a school job, say every morning before school starts, so the teacher always tells the children get up and sing. Before we start playing, everybody sing. So this particular morning, so the girl started singing, said, there was a slow fox. She said, if I could, I'll put him in a box. And I'll throw away the key for all the tricks that he played on me. I want you to know the devil is trickery. And he loves to trick people into doing things that God said not to do. And sometimes as a parent, we allow the devil to trick us. These seeds fell on thorny ground. And before you know it, they sprung up. But then they were choked by the cares of this life. And they become unfruitful. A lot of people leave. Why? Because of the fact I love pleasure more than I love God. Pleasure has its place in life, but not more than God. Then last of all, seed fall on some good soil. Whenever you find a person that has some good soil, you don't have to beg, and you don't have to push, and you don't have to do anything. Teach them the Word of God. And the soil is good. You know it. Just tell them the truth. And they will obey the truth. Good soil. That's what we need, some good soil. When you find some good soil, when it falls on good soil, it's going to produce. Might not be the outstanding citizen in the community that might get some good soil. See, sometimes the wicked people in the community might have some good soil. The person who do everything, that might be the best soil. Sometimes you can find people who don't go to church nowhere. Could be some good soil. Because there are a lot of times, people that go to worship, you got to try to get all this stuff out of them that they already got in. Look at something. In John chapter 4, we're ready to close. I think this was a good soil here. This wasn't popular in the neighborhood because he had hit a lot of people. But then notice now. Jesus is not sending us into the world of preachers that you pick and choose, look for the best people. Look for the rich people. Look for the wealthy people. Look for good people in the community. It's all right, but I mean, look at it's more than they're going on. In John chapter 4, notice verse number 27, and notice what the Bible says.
And upon this came his disciples.
The Bible says Jesus talked to the woman at the well, and when Jesus talked to her, Jesus offered the living water. She told Jesus, how can you have the living water? You ain't got nothing to draw with. Jesus said, the water that you drink, you're going to thirst again, but the water I give you, you will never come to the well to draw again. Jesus told her, talked to the woman said, give me the water, man. Then Jesus told her, call your husband. She said, I don't have no husband. Jesus said, you had 27, he had 5. Then some people look at it and say, you know, that woman ain't too good, God, even a husband. But then let's see what she did. The Bible said, when this came his disciple,
and marveled that he talked with the woman.
And his disciple was surprised that Jesus talking to this woman. Go ahead, read.
Yet no man said, what seekest thou, or why talkest thou with her?
Go ahead, read.
The woman then left her water pot and went her
meeting
way.
with Jesus. Just one meeting. They didn't meet the next day or the next day or the next day. Met one time. And what happened on that particular day, the woman left her water pot. I mean, she done left where she came there to get water. She done left the water pot. No, what happened?
She went her way into the city.
Went into the city.
And said to the men.
The Bible said to bring forth 160 or 34. She went back to the city, talked to the men.
Come see a man which told me all things.
See a man who told me all things.
That ever I did.
See, one thing I learned about a true Christian. When you find some good soil, when they learn the truth, they ain't gonna keep it. They gonna go back and tell somebody else. Yes. Also, brother, when you tell you, the Bible doesn't know, when you really find out something about it, you're gonna tell somebody else. Here they want me she done left her water pot, going back to the city and telling me, come see a man who have told me everything I've done.
Is not this the Christ?
Oh, hey, look whatever it said now. She done told me. Notice verse number 39, look what happened.
And many of the Samaritans of the city believed on him.
Somebody else. The Bible said, many of the Samaritans, here they come. The woman told them to come, here they come. Go ahead, read.
They believed on him for the saying of the woman which
Let
testified.
Believe on the saying of the woman that testified.
He told me all that ever I
did. But keep reading.
So when the Samaritans were come unto
him,
they besought him that he would tarry with them.
Go ahead, read.
And he abode there 2 days.
He stayed there 2 more days.
And many more believed because of his own word.
People believe. Not before what the woman said, but they talking to Jesus themselves. But I remember back in 85 when I was baptized in the church. Didn't know how to write in the Bible word of getting in the church. But one thing I did know and one thing I knew I could do, I knew everybody in the community. See, a lot of people is blessed with knowing everybody.
Amen.
Some people is just people. I mean, they just people person. They know everybody. And I knew all the people that lived in the community everywhere. Everybody knew me. What we would do? Get somebody who didn't know how to write in the Bible word of God. Take them back to meet them. God bless us one day, and I know we're good. A lot of times we go to people's house. But on this particular night we was out, and realized a car pulled up, and 2 ladies got out and come to us, said, we've been hunting for y'all. And it's rare for somebody to come looking for you, and you all preaching and teaching, and they looking for you. They said, we heard about what y'all been teaching, we've been looking for y'all, we want to know. We couldn't wait to call the preacher and tell him to come here. That next Friday he came, and I never get lived in a little house with no bed. The whole house was full of people. People standing up at the door. Had a window high stuff. People standing in the window. The preacher in one room. I'm in another room at the door. I'm reading from the other room. 2 people started. Now we got a whole house full of people. When we left out of the community, we baptized 2 young ladies, her brother, 4 her cousins, her mama, her grandmama, 2 of her uncles, a bunch of nieces and nephews. Clean up the whole community.
Amen, brother.
All because soil, the seed fell on something. It's all. Now, when we look at this, we all know somewhere in these parable is us.
That's right.
Are we the seed by the wayside? Or are we the seed that fell upon thorns? Are we the one that the storm had choked out? Or are we some good soil? If you're some good soil, like I said, you don't keep it to yourself. I know a lot of people don't like people to tell everything. I believe when a person has really obeyed God and learned the word of God, he ought to tell everybody. There are some things that are too good to keep.
That's right.
And the word of God is too good to keep to yourself. You need to tell somebody. The Bible said, Philip found Nathanael. Said, we have found the Christ. He wouldn't know if any good thing come out of now, he come and see. Come and see. Somebody wants you to know, all of us should be some good soul.
That's right.
We need to spread God's word. And there's no better time than to do it than today. One thing I love this morning, Brother Lewis said, Brother Hampton, my prayer been answered.
All right.
I said, yes, Lord, God, don't answer my prayer. He said, my wife, they got up this morning, told me, so I'm going to wish with you this morning.
Amen, brother.
It's all right. It's all right.
See, all of us ought to be concerned about the people who live in the house with us.
Yes.
I mean, can you not see yourself? If you don't want to go nowhere, can't you leave talking to people in your house?
Amen. Preach.
Can't you be some good seed right there in the house? So that people will see how good you are to change the man and say, look, I want to be with you. I want to go and say. At the end of the day, you're not a child of God, then God wants you to be. The first of all, the commandments to hear. You don't have to do anything. Just listen to what the Bible says. And once you hear the word of God, believe it. God's word never change. So we must believe the word of God. Then it's time for us to repent of our sin. Repent. Then confess with your mouth that I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. And be buried with him in water. You'll wash your sins away. Start you all over again. Oh, there's no better thing that could happen to any of us than to be in the midst of real bad. The truth of the matter is, all of us should have been dead and gone. Hell spoke in all of our home, but the love that Jesus had for us.
That's right.
He will give all of us another chance. And I'm here to tell you, Jesus don't start with one chance. He'll keep giving us chances and chances. But if you wander away from God, time to come home. Jesus will take you back and love you like you never ever left. Let us remember now. Let all of us be some good soul while together we stand.
Living below.